10 Amazing Facts About Sony's PlayStation 3. The Air Force Research Laboratory constructed the 33rd most powerful supercomputer in the world using components from the PlayStation 3. Whether you believe that playing games on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation is superior, that is an argument we may never settle. Today, we will delve into the PlayStation 3, PS3, and its significant role as one of the most influential game consoles in history. 1. It was released towards the end of 2006. The PS3 was initially announced at the E3 convention in 2005 and made its way to store shelves in Japan on November 11, 2006, followed by North America on November 17. The rest of the world had to wait a few months due to delays, with gamers in Europe, New Zealand, Australia, Africa, and the Middle East finally obtaining the console by March 23, 2007. 2. The PS3 was sold at a price lower than its production cost. The base PS3 version, featuring a 20GB hard drive, was sold at a loss of $300 USD, while the 60GB version incurred an additional loss of $240 USD. Though this may seem peculiar, it was not uncommon at the time. The strategy was for Sony to recoup the losses through game and hardware sales. In comparison, the Xbox 360 also incurred a loss, but at a rate of only $130 USD per console. 3. It had a relatively underwhelming start in its early years. Initially, the PS3 was remarkably expensive for a gaming console. The 60GB model was priced at $599 USD, while the 20GB model cost $499 USD. Despite the enthusiasm of superfans about the PS3's raw gaming power, there were limited game options available at launch. By the end of 2006, there were only 17 titles available. 4. It offered more than just gaming. The PS3 aimed to be more than a mere gaming device, and in many aspects, it succeeded in fulfilling that vision. One significant feature was its built-in Blu-ray player, allowing users to enjoy their favorite TV shows and movies in full 1080p resolution, provided they were willing to invest in expensive Blu-ray copies. 5. The PS3 introduced a completely redesigned controller. Known as the 6-axis, the controller marked a departure from its predecessors. Its most notable improvement was the inclusion of motion sensing technology, enabling players to control in-game actions through movements of the controller itself. However, it lacked haptic feedback technology, making it a slight downgrade from the PS2 controller. 6. The U.S. Air Force leveraged networked PS3s to build a supercomputer. From the moment the PlayStation 3 was announced, computer enthusiasts worldwide were excited, not solely for its gaming potential, but also for the hardware within the console. At the time, supercomputers were exceedingly costly, making it more cost-effective and often superior to network multiple PS3s together. The Air Force Research Laboratory employed this approach by connecting 1,760 PS3s with 168 additional graphics units and 84 servers, earning their project the nickname Condor Cluster. Upon completion, it ranked as the 33rd most powerful supercomputer globally, an impressive achievement for a cluster of PS3s. 7. The PS3 was the first console to facilitate easy online multiplayer gaming. While previous consoles, including the PS2, explored the idea of online gaming, none achieved significant success. The PS3's online networking capabilities were particularly exceptional because they were completely free. This aspect became a significant selling point for the console, especially when compared to the paid service, Xbox Live. Additionally, users had the ability to surf the web on their PS3 if desired. 8. There were 3 primary PS3 models. The first model, often referred to as the PS3 FAT, received less acclaim due to its high price and lack of games at launch. It was also significantly bulkier compared to subsequent models, hence the nickname. The next model, the PS3 Slim, was released on September 1, 2009, and garnered widespread popularity compared to its predecessor. It not only featured a slimmer design but also improved storage capabilities, reduced weight, lower power consumption, and quieter operation. The final model, the PS3 Super Slim, hit the market on September 28, 2012. Although sleeker and lighter, it didn't achieve the same level of popularity as the imminent release of the PS4 was already on the horizon. 9. The initial PS3 model offered backward compatibility. Regrettably, this feature was exclusive to the first version of the PS3 model. The reasons behind Sony's decision to omit this hardware in subsequent console versions, thereby preventing people from playing PS2 games, remain unclear. Later models provided the option to play PS2 and PS1 games, but only digitally purchased versions were compatible, as game discs were not supported and had to be acquired through the PS Store. 10. Over 87 million PS3 consoles were sold worldwide. Although this may appear to be a significant figure, it falls short compared to the staggering 140 million units sold for the PS2. In fact, in a 2008 interview, Sony's CEO Kaz Hirai stated the company's ambitious target of surpassing 150 million units sold. Perhaps they would have achieved this goal if the initial launch hadn't been such a disappointment. The PlayStation 3 proved to be a game-changer, not only for Sony but also for the entire console gaming industry. Despite its early setbacks, it stood at the forefront of gaming technology and paved the way for all future consoles, whether from Sony or other companies.